Hi, welcome to Dowell's Homestead. This is Sunday, and guess what? We had rain this morning, and I have stuff coming up. There's cucumbers and there's radishes, all coming up along here where I planted just the other day. I see a couple of little weeds, so it's all happening. And here are the biet alpha, I think it is, that I planted in here. And then the beans are getting tall. They're getting much taller. I don't know if you can see them or not, but yeah, they're getting taller. I don't know if you can tell how tall they are, but they're getting there. They're bush beans. The tomatoes aren't showing any sign of shock, even though the cats are all over them. That rain washed off some of the clay. So I'm going to look here, see if I see any critters moving around on it. I don't see anything. Looking good. That's a nice looking plant. It's been through a lot. Come on, cats, let's move it. Let me through the jungle. I stick seeds anywhere and everywhere. This is just it's where the hollyhocks were, the wild hollyhocks. They're right there's one. There's just a mound here around this stump, and we have some logs that we were burning laying here. And I was coming through, and I just went ahead and stuck some seeds in. So we've got squash there. That'll be in time. Sweet potatoes are looking fine. Tomato plants got blooms. This is finally starting to open up. Isn't that pretty? Kind of hard to see it. Pretty though, isn't it? Kind of weird, like a little porcupine. You guys, please. Gee, can't you guys get along? At least one day? My marigolds are getting so big. They're going to be blooming real soon, I see. They're about ready to pop. And so is the zinnia. Come on, move it. Oh, the okra has grown. It's much taller now than it was. Getting some new leaves. I've never really liked okra, so this will be something new for me. I'm going to try air frying it. I hear they come out crunchy and really good, so I'm going to try it. I don't like slime. Beans are looking good. I don't see any beetles. Speaking of, that's my favorite group. Another mulch pile right there. Always good to have mulch pile or compost piles. Here's another one. Weeds. It's good stuff. They break down and make good soil. Just everywhere. Stuff everywhere. Bananas are really getting tall. That leaf is having problems because there's a leaf on top of it. Well, It'll come out, I guess. It'll all come out in the wash. This stuff's looking good. There's some more seeds I just stuck in because I could. I think they're cucumbers. They could be squash. I don't know what they are. Could be zucchini. Who knows? Whatever I had in my hand that day went in the ground. There's a pepper plant back there behind these grassy weeds right there. I need to pull that batch of weeds out. The herbs are doing okay. They're perennial. Most of them are perennial herbs and flowers. The tomatoes are still blooming, as hot as it's been. Today it's cool, but they're plumping up from that rain. You can see they're getting bigger. So hopefully they'll be ripening up soon. This is a cherry tomato here, and it's grown as tall as a sunflower almost. Oh, that sunflower has more than one head. That's cool. That'll be nice. Keep moving, kitty. More blooms on the butternut squash. Everywhere I look, I see blooms. Where are all those blooms? Mostly male flowers, but there's quite a few females coming on now. There's one right there. It's a female flower. And right there's a couple of male flowers. There's one that got that poor tomato plant, but down here it's blooming. I'm surprised. Yeah, it got pollinated, so it's going to make another butternut squash. Watermelons. I see nothing. I have seen a few, but I don't know where I saw them, or I'd show them to you. But there's a few out here. And they'll start swelling up before long. If they do, they do. If they don't, it's biomass. The zucchini is more than ready to be picked. Poor thing. Will you look at this? This is what I deal with. Okra is looking really pretty. First year growing okra. And I don't know what to look for. Because I've never grown it. But I guess I'll find out. I hear they're good air fried. That they're crispy when you air fry them. And I'm kind of looking forward to trying it. These are the mercury cucumbers here. And on the other side is the biet alpha cucumbers. The mercury cucumbers, I think, are the ones that have all female flowers. I'm not sure. But there are a lot of little cucumbers. But I'm not real pleased with the way the leaves get. The leaves get really frappy. and look kind of rough. They look like they're dying to me, but they keep producing, so I can't complain. The slow bolt lettuce is doing good. It's really taken off. I've got a pepper down there that's starting to grow. These are all looking good. I had a tomato hornworm on this tomato plant. Stripped a bunch of leaves off, ate them up. So I broke the stem that it was on, and I took it to the chickens, and they had a feast. They fought over it. They had a big time. Always nice to give the chickens treats, especially live treats, because that's what they like. That one, I'm going to have to tie it up some more. Wow, it really shot up. That rain just makes everything grow so fast. And the noodle beans back there on the fence, you can see them from here. That's a long ways for a camera to see. So anyway, I'm gonna head back this way. That's my chestnut trees. I've got 2 of them in there. I need to plant those. This is a hydrangea that was dying, and it's coming back now. Voodoo lilies have lots of blooms, and lots more coming up. Down in there is a bunch. Over there, they're doing really well. The bananas are looking good. Butterfly bush is blooming. My marigolds. These must be the giant marigolds because they're awfully tall. They're getting ready to start blooming. This is some more okra, and has it ever grown? Wow. It's really gotten tall. Chinese cabbage for the guinea pigs. Noodle beans are looking good. I don't see any more of those Japanese beetles hanging around. That's a good thing. There's some more purple ones right there. I had a couple of purple seeds, I guess. I just throw them all together. Plant them all together. These ferns, they take a toll this time of year. They turn brown, start dying back. But when spring comes, I can always tell when it's time to plant because they start unfurling out of the ground, and they just pop up, and that's when it's time to start planting seeds. That means the ground is warm enough for them. Sweet potatoes are looking good. I'm going to trim back some of the longer pieces that are coming out. I've heard tell if you trim your sweet potatoes back, they make more sweet potatoes, bigger sweet potatoes. So I'll try that. Tomatoes are looking good. They're not showing any sign of shock. They're looking fine. And the wax beans are looking really good. And on this side, we have cucumbers coming up. And the little praying mantis is still hanging on to the carrots, waiting for a a meal. He's not focusing. There he is. See that pretty baby? He likes the green stalk. He says there's lots of things here. Lots of carrots. Little bugs. He'll take care of the little bugs. He'll make a meal out of them. All right, that's it for today.